5 a.m. Thursday morning, September 12th. Getting everything ready to go. Probably 2 hours behind schedule. Just had some time on work last night, so just wasn't able to get as much packed last night as I'd hoped. But here we are now. Almost ready to head over to get Ralph. Got to finish up one thing for work. Get all this stuff thrown in the truck. And we're on our way for elk season 2019. Can't wait. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going. Ouch. Yeah, it's like almost 8 o'clock. I still haven't gotten Ralph yet. But making progress. More later.
This is Jerry and Ralph in Enumclaw en route to
Don't say the name.
super secret special elk hunt camp. Top secret stuff. The only thing is it's not guaranteed to get an elk, as we found out last year. Unless you had a bull tag. Well, I shouldn't say that either.
Well,
scratch that from the record.
No, that's almost guaranteed. At least last year.
Yes, but nobody should know that.
No, I mean, yeah, it's totally wrong.
So, here's the scenery exiting Enumclaw. On our way. We got about, 2.5 hour drive to go?
At least.
At least.
Yeah, 2.5. And it's 9:30, so we're really late.
And yeah, we're a little behind schedule. Supposed to leave at 4 a.m. It is now 9:33 a.m. So we miss it by a smidge.
Just a minute.
Alright, well, we're on our way. Check in again at a later date.
And that's what matters. We're on our way.
Yes. We're on our way. Alright, out. Alright, well, we made it to the place where we're going to start hiking. And now it's Operation Backpack Assembly, which is always a task. So there's mine, about as big as it's been. Definitely sticking out wise. Weight wise, I don't know, it probably is. And there's Jerry's, looking pretty big as usual. So yeah, looks like it's gonna be a good 3.5 to 4 hours hiking up with these bad boys. Maybe more.
Yeah, at least.
Alright, well, we're going to finish this up so we can take off. We'll check in later.
So, here's Ralph. That pack is hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous.
All right, I'm
honestly.
ready.
Okay, we'll get started and I'll just follow you. Oh my gosh. So here we go. I don't know what time it is, but it's got to be what, like noon?
I forgot to look.
It's got to be something like that.
11:30.
That's a good omen right
Yeah,
there.
I was just gonna say, good omen.
Gotta be. Land on me. Okay, we gotta get going. No more messing around.
Glad I didn't land on my pack.
Yeah, tipped over. So here's me as well. I don't know. All I can say is we just gotta get to the top. Once we're there, it all gets better.
Yep.
Just make it to the top.
Next step, get to the top.
Yep. Okay. May not film again until we get there.
Well, here we are. Made it to the water tree. It's 12:56. So, I don't know, how long did that take us then?
Did we look at what time it was?
Yeah, I don't think we looked. We just guessed. I don't.
Had to be around noon, but probably a little bit after.
Yeah, maybe 45 minutes to get here. So, but it was a pretty tiring trip so far, and we're only what, quarter of the way there.
Yeah. But every step is significant.
Yep. Every marker.
Yep.
This is first marker.
And for me, in the past, it's always seemed like the second half of this has gone faster, so up to the connector, so I feel like this water tree might be a little bit past halfway. It's still steep, but...
Well, let's trick our minds and say we're not even halfway to the connector. Yeah. Somehow I don't think that'll work though.
Yeah, because we're not very smart that way.
But at least we're that close to another sit-down rest.
Yep.
Because to this point the heart rate's been up pretty much the whole time. Goes down for just a bit, and a few seconds later it's right up again. So, alright, see you at the connector.
Well, here we are at the famous connector.
Thank goodness.
Packs are off, obviously. But, I mean, it's a beautiful day. But, man, that's just some work for sure. So, halfway. And a little bit of kind of flat, rolly stuff for a ways. And then we start the Fab 5. Ooh, look at that. 2 butterflies swarming around row. Now they're up there. I don't know if you can see them.
See, still a good omen, I guess.
Yeah, must be. But the Fab 5 Hills, or whatever we want to call them, but soon to come. But we're not that far away from setting up camp and starting to actually think about hunting. Cannot wait to get a normal pack on. It's gonna feel like there's nothing there. But okay, alright, so I'll give an update and we'll talk more later. I don't think I'm even gonna check the trail cams. I'll worry about that later. I just do not want to mess around with these packs any more than I have to. So, okay, later. Get it. Holy crap, what time is it?
That's tough.
That was friggin' tough. 2:57, man, we killed it.
3 o'clock.
Killed it.
Less than 3 hours then.
We killed it. That was something. We made it.
We're resting a lot more.
So, got the tie down up there to set a tarp. Got the wood covered, so it's been drying out, hopefully. And take a little break, and then it's time to get the bags down, and that our bags are up there. Get them down, get some of our supplies out of there. There's actually, what, is there 3 of them up there or 2? Yeah, 3 of them up there. And then get our bins dug up and get camp set up, man. Get our
Be a camp.
tent and all that stuff, yeah.
Now let the good stuff begin.
That's right. Okay, we're gonna get to work. We'll check in later. All right, Ralph. Recap it. What happened today?
Well, we woke up, had coffee.
What time did we get up?
About 4:15. Didn't head out till around 6.
That's accurate.
So we had plenty of time to get ready, get our packs ready, have coffee, and actually after we sat for a while first time, we started walking again and came upon a bull and 2 cows that did not know we were there. So we
How far were we from them?
Probably 50 yards. 60 yards.
I ranged it.
So 60 yards, and tried to close in on them, but they sensed we were there. And
But the wind was right, so I don't know how they knew, but they knew.
yeah, they were being cautious to start. So kind of went after them after they took off, but they only went for a little ways and stopped. And watched them for a while.
Why don't you have video of it, Ralph?
Happened too fast, man.
Or maybe because neither one of us wanted to be messing with the camera.
Yeah, that was,
It was soaking wet this morning. It rained all night.
Yeah, it rained all night, so everything was wet, including me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when we sort of tried to get close to him, the bull busted out back down the hill, and the 2 cows went up over the hill, and we followed the bull for a little bit. I didn't see him again, but Jerry seen him for a little while, and then he was gone. Don't know quite how big he was, but he was probably a 5-point. He was pretty. I mean, his color was very nice. The dark, the black, and then the brown.
Yep.
It was really nice. Wasn't a huge body, but... So from there, we just did a whole lot of hiking and came back here.
No. What did we do right after we left the elk?
After we left the elk, what did we do? Hiked some more and then ate.
No, we about killed ourselves in all that brush up there, but multiply it times like 100, and then put some like pine trees and steep hills and stuff in it. Yeah, we spent like...
And everything wet.
Yeah, and it was soaking wet. So we were soaking wet, exhausted, bushwhacking through that stuff because we couldn't find another way. Because like Ralph just had to get to this one spot. He just, had it in his mind.
No other option.
That was...
It was good because we found the home of a huge bull.
Yeah,
most likely.
Or maybe multiple huge bulls, but definitely found what we believe is going to be a sweet spot. Tons of sign, tons of rubs, droppings, just looked like a beautiful area. And we found a way to, well, it connects back to camp. We didn't necessarily find a good way coming back, but I think we can find a good way coming back because it's
far less bushwhack.
Yeah, we don't have to go that way. We can go a different way. So it circled around, and that's why we're back at camp now, and we're just getting ready to. Well, we're just ready to figure out what we're going to do for the evening, and then we'll be heading out here in maybe an hour or so. And listening to little Garth Brooks. Got a little fire going. Maybe have some instant coffee. See how fast that warms up. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Sitting in our chairs that we packed up. Finally got chairs for this place so we don't have to just sit on stumps. No idea if that shows it at all, or and then should video our. We have killed ourselves packing up that canopy this summer, so that's been really handy with the rain. And then the new tent was really handy with the rain, and the little table, we packed that up, killed ourselves. And then this big rain cover for a big tent that was left up here by the old timer. And if you can believe it, it's been up here for who knows how many years, and it has no holes in it. So that's our rain cover for the fire area. So it's working out pretty sweet so far. We had a little bit of wind, I think, but not a lot. But and it withstood it, so should be okay. Okay, I think my battery's maybe getting close to going dead, so I probably better charge this. So that's all for now. We'll check back in later after we put an elk down. What's the update? What's going on?
Just taking a little break after a whole lot of hiking. Got a couple extra minutes to take a break. So those couple extra minutes are almost up, so it's almost time to go again.
It's not really what I'm looking for. What day is it? What happened today?
Well, it's Saturday. We came up here and right away heard a bugle. So we followed this bull, got pretty close to him. And probably, I don't know, maybe within 40 yards of him at least.
No. It was probably, I'm thinking it was around, I didn't range it, but I think it was probably 50, 60 at least.
So that's as close as we got, and he just kind of stopped talking and we didn't hear him go.
Well, oh, when he was bugling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Probably still about the same, but yeah, we were close. We hadn't seen him yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you seen, whether it was him or not, I don't know, but you seen the bull. Don't know if it was Spike or
Yeah.
a big rat guy, but
And I screwed it up.
maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure I screwed that up. I should not have moved. Golly. And he was at like 50. He was probably at 50 yards. I screwed it up and he bolted. I don't know if he would have been legal anyway, but I only saw Spike. I only saw like the main beam, and I didn't see any branches, but I didn't get a real good look at his head. I saw mostly his body, but
So then we hiked back here, heard another bugle. Don't know if it was legit or not, but
it was the same one we've been basically yesterday. We bugled to yesterday. It was the same one we bugled to this morning. And then we bugled to him again. I thought I just heard one. We just don't know if it's a hunter or if it's a bull. I think it's a bull, but he just shuts off. Like he bugles. He sounded like he was coming in this last time, and then he just shut off.
the one we were following this morning, I'm pretty damn sure that was
Yeah. Well, me too. Me too. I mean, it's all been the same one. So I think it is a bull, but he just like he won't come in, and then he just stops talking.
About a lot of sign again. Lots of rubs.
Yeah. Yeah. There's elk. There's elk back in there for sure. Just have to figure out when and exactly where. It's a fairly big area, so you definitely have to be in the right place. And we don't. I mean, this yesterday was the first time we'd ever been in there. This morning's the second time, and we only saw the one elk, so we don't really know what their patterns and paths are. So then, why is your jacket all smashed right there? Why is the grass all flat right there?
I don't know. It's one of the mysteries of the woods.
It almost looks like someone was snoring right there. Pretty sure someone was snoring, but
There are bears here.
So far it's turned out to be a nice day. Started off overcast. We have actually even gotten a little bit of sun, even unfiltered sun. Yeah. So it's been nice. We did take a little nap here. Looks like my lens maybe is a little fogged. Looks like I better see if I can clean that off. So, alright. Well, also looks like maybe my memory card is... I don't know what that little bar is on the bottom, but it's almost to the end and it's yellow. I thought it was the battery, but I tried to charge it yesterday, so it either didn't charge or that bar is not for the battery. So I don't really know. Anyway, we'll have more later.
Well, here we are on night 2 for an evening hunt. Jerry and I split up. He went to the tree stand, and since I came over here by the little watering holes, I am also going to get some water for us at camp. We tried doing this yesterday when we arrived, but it was filling so slowly that we were running out of time to do an evening hunt, so we didn't fill all the jugs. So now I'm going to fill a jug so we have a little more water at camp, and then I'll be going to set up where I'm going to be sitting for the night. Alright, now I'm filling the jug. This will take a while, just because it's not running all that fast right now. But it'll fill eventually, and then I'll be on my way. Alrighty, well, I got the jug full. As you can see, jug full. Now I'm going to be on my way to my evening hunt. Wish me luck, and we'll check again later, see how it went. Alright, well, here I am. I'm at the place I'm gonna sit, watching the watering hole, see if anything comes in here. And way on the other side, probably can't tell from this video, but past the watering hole to the left, there's a trail cam. And so I'll be sitting here waiting, hoping something shows up. Alright, wish me luck. Okay, so probably not going to be able to see anything, but there is an elk down there barking. Probably hear him in a second. He just keeps barking like that and is not moving. Not sure if I should change to a different call. Maybe bugle. No, he just doesn't want to move. Well, he hasn't barked in a while, but I haven't heard him leave. Yeah, he's still there. I don't know, he just doesn't want to move. Alright, well, and as I said, I just got back to camp. Obviously, no luck on the night hunt, but done enough filming for this here where you can't see anything, so if there's an update, I'll update you.
Alright, here's the situation. Got up this morning. It was raining. Rained most of last night. Got up, did our normal routine, fire, coffee. Wanted to head up to the tree stand. Wanted to be up there by 6:30 at the latest, so we needed to leave camp by at least 6. Which we were probably on track to be able to do. And then nature called for both of us. And long story short, we probably didn't leave camp until what? 6:15, 6:20? No, probably even a little, at least 6:20, if not 6:30. Somewhere around in there. Still raining. We head up to the tree stand, and sure enough, right when we get there, there's 2 elk, we think 2 cows. We see them before they see us, but I try to knock an arrow. I'm not sure if either the movement or it did make the little, like, kind of just a little click when I clicked it into the arrow rest. In any case, we only saw one at first. We only thought there was one. It knew we were there. It didn't wind us, but it saw us, and then I think it probably heard that sound, and so after a couple seconds, it bolted. it was probably at like 60 yards. I couldn't get her range. That was the other problem. Well, then I took off kind of like to see, because Ralph Cow called and I wanted to see if it would stop just over the ridge. And as soon as I took off, I took like 2-3 steps, I saw to my right there's another body, and then sure enough it took off running, so we blew it. Then we went up to the tree stand. I tried to go up on the tree stand last night, I think it was, and no way. It was way too high. I didn't know how solid the straps were or weren't. Anyway, I freaked out. I couldn't even, I sat on it and I thought I was going to fall. And anyway, so there was no way I was doing that. So this morning then, after we waited an hour and a half after we spooked the elk to see if maybe the one would come back and try to still go the direction it was going when we spooked it, but nothing. So went over, spent the next half hour probably, lowered the tree stand so sissies like me can maybe try to sit in it now. Now it's only like 8 feet off the ground. That cracks me up. But the area where the animals cross it all drops away from the tree, so it's probably 20 feet above, 15 to 20 feet above where they would be. So I think it's still okay, but I still don't even know if I'll get on it at 8 feet because it's so tiny. It feels like you're on nothing. So anyway, we did that. Then we headed across this ridge, and it's just raining. I mean, it's not sprinkling, it's raining. And so now we're in this kind of like natural tree blind that for the most part has us out of the rain. So we're just eating snacks and we can see a little bit but not much, but we're really just kind of trying to see if this rain is going to stop. But this is this is what's going on now. We got to see if it's even getting it. It is. So how you doing, Ralph?
Better now that I got my handy poncho on. The nice camouflage color.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, no, nothing will see you with that. Pretty quiet too, I think.
But it's definitely helping. It felt like I was only getting a drop here and there, but if you look at it, it's almost covered with droplets. So just had to get out of the droplets. Keep hitting me. Actually keep me a little warmer too.
So this is what we're doing, and we don't know. It could be for an undetermined amount of time. So we've had elk every day of full hunting. Like, we didn't have elk the evening we got here, but we only got like literally like an hour. Yeah. But we've had elk the first 2 days and then the first morning of this day, but just like a little bit, needed things to be just a little bit different each time, and maybe would have had a chance. I've knocked an arrow a couple times. That's never a bad thing, but still nothing yet. So we'll see if we can keep dry. It's no joke. It's just raining. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll try to get it. Probably not. But it's just coming down. We can't really see anything, so even if there was something walking around, we'd have no idea. Which there probably is. There's probably still animals out, although this is heavy enough rain where they may be kind of getting under cover too. But alright, hopefully the next time you see us, the sun is out and we're like dancing around in our underwear. Oh wait, no, not that. That we don't put that on video. Yeah, like what? Ralph, stop talking like that. Alright.
Alright, you wanted some campfire video?
Well, yeah, but I just wanted it of the campfire.
What you doing? Are you a coal miner?
Yes.
You look like a coal miner.
Getting ready to go into the deep dark chasm.
So what do? Do you hunt coal? Did you get any?
No. We never do.
Oh.
It's about the experience.
I guess that's why we burn wood.
That's right.
Let's see.
That's why we don't have coal at our camp.
Alright. Say hi, Derek.
No.
Hi, Derek.
We don't
This
say
is
Derek.
Jerry.
We don't say Derek's name in this camp because he doesn't come. He won't come with us. So
The omen of Derek. Give us an elk. Good omen, I hope. And maybe some campfire because the red dot's flashing.
yeah, but you have to do it with no noise. That's good video right there. There's not much battery left, so make it quick. What's the update?
We got rain again.
How about yesterday? What happened yesterday? I don't think we did a recap of yesterday.
Well...
You don't even remember, do you?
Yeah,
You're so old you can't even remember.
Found a cow.
Yep.
Somebody got a shot on.
No, we're not talking about that part.
Oh. Well, just missed a little. Other than that...
It wasn't a real shot though, so move on.
Alright.
And then where'd we go?
Well, we went and checked trail cams.
First in the morning we sat at the watering hole. Froze our butts off and nothing.
Yeah, not a peep.
Then we found a cow down in the bowl. And
we climbed out of the bowl.
Yep.
Well, almost out of the bowl till we ate.
Yep.
Then we got out of the bowl and went past the ponds, or checked the cameras at the ponds.
Yep.
And then...
Pick it up where he left off. So we went to the pond, we checked the trail cameras,
So we got up, we had coffee.
No, stop it. We sat at the ponds, we didn't see anything, got more rain, hiked all the way back in the dark, went to bed. Then what happened this morning?
Well, throughout the night it was off and on rain. Not heavy, but off and on rain.
It is getting lighter up there. Not to interrupt you, but it is getting lighter up there. I don't know if you can see that, but it couldn't even see the tops of those trees up there before, so maybe. But man, it's just, I mean, there's snow at times out there. I know on video you can't see the raindrops, but it's just
got heavier again.
Yeah, it's just, okay. Anyway, all right, so this morning
we got a little bit of a late start, or just got up a little late. And then, of course, nature called right before we left again, so it was getting, no, it wasn't light, but it was...
Yeah, it was actually.
Getting there.
It was shooting light.
Definitely shooting light, yeah. Headed out, went to the tree stand, hung out there for a couple hours, virtually nothing until Jerry spotted a cow, for some reason, already trotting or running through. So went and chased her for I don't know how far, but for a while. And then, pretty much figured lost her. So I hung out. Jerry went back to get his stuff. I was already wearing my pack to keep warm. But then while I was standing there, heard a bunch of rumbling and elk taking off. Couldn't see them, they were over the knoll, but there was definitely a couple at least.
And probably within 50
60
yards.
yards.
Yeah. Never saw them.
Seen me coming over the top or something, but just took off. So then Jerry came back and we pretty much came to this spot because it started to rain.
We're hiding under this canopy,
which was doing good for a while, but it's starting to get some stuff seeping through because it's getting so wet. And then, yeah, we had chunks of flakes, snowflakes coming down. Seems to have stopped now.
But the rain just will not stop, so...
Gets heavy at times, lighter, but
and then even
steady.
If it does stop, like, you go out in this stuff and every branch is just a shower waiting for you. So there's the update. The battery went dead on the camera, so that's why I'm using my phone right now. And
we're gonna go charge the mountain all day long and get these suckers. So next time maybe we'll have an elk next update.
I actually don't know what he's talking about, but whatever.
We'll see you back at camp.
Yeah, exactly. We're just waiting for it to stop raining so we can get back to camp.
See, I was gonna make it look like.
Okay, that's the end of that. Who knows? When there might be more when we're driving out of here. Because if it's like this for the next 2.5 days, we're done. All right, that's it. Okay, Ralph.
Now what?
I don't know. So what's going on here? We've got a nice little fire. That's what's going on out there. Don't know if you can tell.
Back that way.
Huh? Well, yeah, you can kind of see through the clouds there, or can't see through the clouds there. That's pretty much what is going on. We're in the clouds, I guess. But, so yeah, all of our gear back at camp, under the canopy. And trying to, I guess we're drying socks. Looks like that's what's going on here.
And I'm drying socks. There's a sock dryer.
No, that's the sock dryer. That's your clothesline. So how many days are left?
2.5.
Yeah. So this morning, pretty much a bust. I think we covered that. Did we talk about what we covered what we did yesterday, right? So today is what, the 17th?
I don't know what date.
Yes, today is the 17th. It's Tuesday the 17th. So we went up to the tree stand this morning. Yesterday we went to the water hole, then we went down to the bowl, then we went up to the ponds. And don't ask me to say what we did the day before that, because I'm not sure that I can remember. I just want to be able to, like, the whole point of me doing the video thing is so I don't have to write the actual journal. So if we don't keep a track of what we did each day, then kind of defeating the purpose. So Yeah, that's all you got to say. Okay. All right. I don't know if there's too much more. What are we doing next? We're gonna try to have something to eat.
I think so, as long as we're
There's
here.
our wood pile.
May as well.
Are we doing MREs? Are we doing Mountain House? Are we doing butthole sandwiches?
Considering we still need the buttholes for the next couple days, I think I'll do either an MRE or a Mountain House.
Yeah, me
That
too.
looks good.
Maybe we'll videotape that. Maybe we won't. But that's all for now. Just wanted, my other camera went dead. All my chargers are dead. So phone is not going to be in use from this point forward unless it's an emergency. And so now I'm trying a new camera. So we'll see how this all goes. But that's it for now. Ralph, I can't even see you. It's so dark. I don't know why it's so dark, but oh, maybe does it have anything to do with? Well, it's pretty dark, but regardless, what's the recap of the day?
It's Thursday, last day of hunting. Didn't see or hear anything.
That's a complete lie. Come on, you gotta. I only have so much to work with here, so.
Alright, well, we went to the tree stand this morning. Sat till 9:30 and nothing. So we decided.
Well, a little bit more detail, right? Like, it was really cold. It wasn't raining for once.
Yes, true.
It was really cold.
Last night, no rain today.
Yep. It was like probably 35 or something.
Yep. But
With
it was clear last night, overnight.
Yep, with a bone-chilling little breeze.
Yeah, very cold breeze.
So when we stood there for 2 hours, that's important to note.
I wasn't going to mention that.
Why not?
That it was only 2 hours.
Oh, well, 2 hours is a long time to stand there in that
Okay.
kind of weather with no movement.
Okay. So 9:30, and the sun finally came out. So haven't had sun all week, pretty much unfiltered sun, that is. So decided to get in the sun, warm up, and have a snack. And probably 45 minutes later, galloping up comes at least one cow, or at least 2 elk, one cow for sure. Don't know what the one or maybe more behind it was, but just came galloping up and stopped. About 23 yards from us?
23 yards.
And we were just there, frozen, looking at them.
No, we didn't have our releases on, bows on the ground. I had my boots off like 5 minutes earlier. I mean, like, couldn't have been any more unprepared.
And all I know is when I reached for my bow and looked back up, the lead elk turned and ran. So we decided to go kind of look and see where they may have gone. In doing so, we heard a bull pretty close to us, bugling. So then we tried to get around him to find him, but never did find him again. So we went back to our packs and headed out.
Okay, we've got to take a break because we gotta find a way to get more light in here, and the water's boiling. All right, I don't know how much battery I have left. We're gonna do a quick video tour so we have it for next year. But basically for the camp, we ran ratchet straps from that tree there over to this tree here. Put the big green tarp over the top of that. Then we put this other tarp, which we did that after the fact, but put that out so that we could keep our wood dry underneath there. And then we're, as you can see, able to hang stuff from inside and let it dry out. We got our fire, we got our camp chairs, got some stools to put stuff on, but we really need another table. That table worked great, but we always have like all of our gear on it. And then we don't really have many places to put like our cook stuff. The other thing is we need some like dish soap or something. We have some wash basins here that the old timer left. We need some dish soap so we can boil some water and then like actually like wash and clean stuff, including ourselves. We have that plastic sheeting over here that's we used as an additional tarp just to put over the tent, which worked great. But it just, because it just rained like for 7 days basically. And then had to put a tarp down there just so we had some place to put like our backpacks and our gear when we came back to camp. So it would be cool to have one more gazebo, little lantern up there worked well, but it would be cool to have like one more gazebo just to put our gear, so everything's not so cluttered. You're always kind of trying to walk around stuff and whatnot, but still 10 times better than it was last year. We just used the old green tent that actually goes under that green tarp, which is a rain fly, but it's all chewed up by mice and squirrels and whatnot. We used that to cover the campfire, or the firewood, and then this tent is up here. It just doesn't have any poles, so one of the things I want to do is figure out what size this is, because the tent is good. It's got a little rip, I think, in the floor, I think is all, but that doesn't matter. This is what we could use to put our gear in and stuff. So I'd like to figure out, I don't know if it says on it, Joe's Outdoors. I think that's from like boarding or whatever, but anyway, I'd like to figure out what size this is, get some poles for it, and then it's got a rain fly right here too, so we could use that for gear and whatnot. I got the rain fly hanging up right now just because, like I said, it's been raining forever. We want to try to get stuff dried out before we pack it up. And then there's our firewood, and we are down to nothing. So we got to make a trip up here this upcoming spring and get firewood caught, or cut. And then got a bunch of the freeze-dried meals and whatnot, were dehydrated meals were in that, but it's supposed to be a waterproof bag. It is no longer waterproof, so we got to get that replaced too. Just wanted to, we got these 4 poles that are probably about 6 feet long, and then we got rocks holding them in place, and then the lines running out to the wood stakes, which worked well, but I think we need like actual stakes or poles that will attach to the grommets in the rain fly better. It worked. It got windy and it never moved, so it was fine, but we want to improve this. And then we just got some additional hooks and stuff over here to hang our bows. That worked fine. There's my harness for the tree stand, which we did not use. That was crazy. That's a whole other story. But anyway, I mean, considering the amount of rain we got, this worked out really, really well. So now we just got to figure out what we're leaving up here, what won't get completely destroyed, and what we got to take down. We're probably going to have to do 2 trips out today, which is going to be a bear, but just hoping it doesn't. It rained again last night. It's just ridiculous, but hoping it doesn't start raining again today and we get a chance to get some stuff dried out before we pack it away. All right, that's all for now. All right, Ralph. They're singing. How was it? Here, let's see that's what we need right there. That's not even fair.
Look at all that gear.
Holy crap. That's what I would like to do.
I just need
But
3 horses.
I don't want to pay for it.
Oh, 4 horses.
Mules. I think a couple of them are mules. Anyway, what's going on?
Just got back down to the truck after a 2-hour and 10-minute struggle down. Jerry had a huge pack.
It was tough. It was tough. I gotta say, that's probably the heaviest pack, and I would have never done it. Oh, more. Jeez. How much stuff did they have?
3 more horses. Jesus. That's 7 total.
And here we are talking about just like packing it in on our backs. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely could never do that going up for sure, but at least we made it. We made it in one trip. That's impressive. Left some stuff up there for next year. Hopefully it's okay, but
I just brought down the garbage.
good for you. You're a good man. You're a good man. But what should we be doing right now?
Having a beer.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's beer 30, I think. I
Oh
checked
my gosh.
the time and it was beer 30.
Yes. So,
Stop filming and grab a beer.
yep, time to get a beer. We'll talk more about the season later. It was awesome and difficult. Mentally, physically, with the rain and just elk hunting in general, it was a challenge. But time for a beer.
Yeah, time for a beer. Wrap it up.
All right, wrapping it up. Okay, here we go. Finally made it back. Little celebration.
It's a big cigar you got.
It's a big cigar. It's supposed to be in celebration of taking our first elk, but it's just in celebration of getting to go, making it through the week. It's a pretty tough week.
Cheers.
Cheers. Can't do this with one hand. Okay, one more time.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, very good. All right. That's good enough for now.